All right, guys. So I just had day one of the course with Dr. Ratik Ranan, and honestly, that was a really good first day. Like, I think you really find out if you like something um, after a day like that. It was very intensive. We covered a lot of things, not only to do with veneers, but we spoke a lot about occlusion, about the whole treatment planning phase of delivering veneers. Like a lot of detail, but I left feeling a lot more confident and comfortable tackling cases. Like I'd be comfortable treatment planning for a veneer and understanding who qualifies and who doesn't qualify for a veneer. But I thought that was a very, very eye-opening day. And look, the main thing with these courses is that you meet colleagues. You get this an opportunity for you to meet people from different practices. If they work for the HSE, if they work for the NHS, and I just met a lot of new colleagues that were just on the same wavelength, and of course, they know a little bit more. Not a little bit more, but they have different perspectives and different ideas, different information. So the stage I'm in, I'm thinking of doing a postgrad. I'm thinking of doing a master's or even an MClint, which is a master's in clinical dentistry. And just getting their take on what's out there, the benefits of these programs and courses. It was great. So look, that was a really remarkable day. Now, of course, like after a day like that, I'm just reflecting on a ton of things, like a ton of things. Now, the big thing in this course is occlusion. Failure of veneers typically is down to the occlusion. Sometimes it's down to preparations not finishing or ending in enamel. If it's finished on dentine, the inner structure of teeth or tooth, then it may lead to failure. But wow, that was remarkable. I just need a moment to kind of just take it all in and reflect, and I could break things down piece by piece. What a day, what a day, what a day. So today was 9 to 6. We covered occlusion, as I mentioned. So we spoke about centric relation, MIP, which is maximum intercuspation. Spoke about occlusal stops, sliding. Spoke about canine guidance, lateral guidance, group function. Spoke about anterior guidance. Spoke about evenly distributed contacts, face bows, jigs, the whole lot. Like we spoke about so many different things that, of course, we touched on these topics in college and in university, but this was a lot more detailed, a lot more detailed. And I'm very meticulous. Like I like to know things in the simplest format and extremely detailed. Like don't skip any steps for me because I want to know the nitty gritty details. And I found that I got that. I got that today. We had the opportunity to prepare two teeth, the upper right one and the upper left one, for porcelain veneer. And of course, with porcelain veneers, we're talking small reduction, like so small, minimal. Like in the cervical region, we're talking less than 0.3. In fact, he said no reduction in the cervical region. He said literally just add a finishing line. The facial portion, we're talking 0.5 max. Okay, incisor reduction was 1.5, but it was great. Like I took two videos, and you can actually see in the video, you can see the difference. Like the upper right one was my first preparation, the upper left one was my second preparation, and you can see the reduction on both teeth. And my second attempt was much better than my first, and you'll see that with the matrices. In fact, my first preparation slightly nicked the adjacent tooth, which was a bummer because the doctor was very impressed with my prep, like the control, the depth. Like he was like, this is really good, but I nicked the adjacent tooth, which is like a major failure. It's like doing a driving test and I don't know, like you just commit a major fault. That's what it felt like when I nicked the tooth. But of course, in the second attempt, I made sure not to do that. So I didn't nick the adjacent tooth in the second attempt, but there was an issue with my interproximal reduction. There was just a little bit of a bulbosity on the label aspect of the prep that kind of covered my interproximal finishing line, and then I didn't bevel very well. Otherwise, he was quite happy with the prep. Now, again, this course tackled everything in depth, like the treatment planning stage, material science, the occlusion, and that's just day one. Day two, we're gonna do, he said we're gonna do 11 preps, you know, and we're starting at 8:30 tomorrow morning, right up until 6 p.m. And it's gonna be Saturday. So it's a long, long day, but I'm so looking forward to it. That was such a good day. And like I said, it's days like these that you rethink about how much you like what you're doing. And to be a bit more specific, you know, how much you like aesthetic dentistry. Is this something you want to kind of scratch your head over? Is this something you want that can cause headaches? This is definitely something I'm willing to tackle and invest time in. It is so rewarding, I think, the results you can get. It's challenging, but it's a challenge you can overcome. Yeah, and I'm at the stage where I'm thinking of, okay, should I do a postgrad course? Should I go to college and, you know, do a master's, do an MClint, or should I just do a diploma, do these workshops and hone my skills? Like I'm still deliberating. I don't know which path to take. I wanted to record this video as just a quick reflection. I'm about to head to the gym. But yeah, what a good day. Is there anything else on my mind? I mean, he gave us this burr kit. So I have a selection of burrs that I can work with. I think it's sellotaped, but I have some crown prep burrs, rugby ball burrs, shoulder and chamfer burrs. And he walked through each step, as I say, how to angulate your burr. Like he uses a two-hand technique, which I used for the first time today. Like, you know, I'm left-handed, so I was using my left hand. I mean, it's right-handed on the screen because on selfie mode, but this is my left hand. And I was guiding the handpiece with my right hand, slowly moving across the tooth. That was nice. Yeah, it was great. And a big thing is loops. I mean, I don't wear loops, but they recommended 5 times magnification loops. So I'm gonna invest in those. Get a refractive pair and definitely invest in those. But yeah, the guys were all sound, like super nice. Like some of them practice in Middlesbrough, Derby, Luton. I think there's only one. There's a couple in the practice in Scotland. Really helpful. Absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. But yeah, that's day one. Of course, I'm going to record another video tomorrow, marking day 2 of this program. And hopefully, I mean, I took a couple of videos. I can share them, you know, at the end of this, just to kind of show you my work. But what a successful day. I'm about to head to the gym. Peace.